It seems to me you guys' religious intelligent design, Tom Serson, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, Did It Bad for, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Paso Robo, Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon and Ellery, and Jonestown Negroes is not correct. Because what did Brian say? Don't do Christendom. But yet you guys do it. And you have a problem, Robo Rapist Night. Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug King. See the problem, Robo Rapist Night, Whispering Faggot to Fairmount? Even if you guys go down there and reset in a new one, you're doing it upon a previous event, or a previous reality, which means anything new you guys set in is also going to be a lie. It would mean that any of the previous realities would be more correct than what you're doing now. And so yes, Bernard Elo Fag of LaChance of LaCarney, LaFreeman, and Perlita and Dave and Elton Don, we'll let your Negro run around and lie about all these families when they're not supposed to be out here. But you are the one who looks stupid, Robo Rapist Night, when you keep pushing this thing that you're the leader of the earth and they believe it. What does it mean? That the group of them shouldn't be out here, and they're lying about everyone, running a crappy hack, and then complaining about how shitty it is when they know they're not supposed to be out here. Religious intelligent design. All American. You got it. Robo Rapist Night and Red Randy. And also means that the hillbilly squads are still trying to, match people up and hook them up that don't want to be together for their shotgun wedding. Forced relationships while they sit there and have their special selected four get the top of the pick while they run their little drama story of the Olympics or whatever, which is still a lie. This is the problem you have. Like I said too, Robo Knight and Bernard, your 3 boxes offset to several buildings that are built proves that you're liars out here. So it means you screwed over me, my father, and who knows how many other people, so hillbilly redneck boy can supposedly be God again with his Negroes, and then you guys wonder why you're all sick and shit. Robo Knight, you guys are looking for the killer of Kim with Bernard? It's you guys. Because Bernard and them want to run around and pretty much lie to everybody there is. Red Riding Hood, Super Hoodie Cheek. You guys want to know why some of those girls are depressed and don't have smiles on their face all the time? Because they know the groups of you guys keep screwing them over. And half of you come out here just to fuck them and leave them. Negroes, that's their style. For your false leader. It doesn't matter how many times you do this, Robo Knight. The group of you guys will always be lies and false leaders of the earth and the cosmos because of what you do. All American Rapist Night. I don't know why you get off on it. So it's so great what you guys do with the Negroes. Why it's so funny. You guys want to know why you're miserable? You guys beg me and Brian to tell you and teach you how, my father or whoever else, and then you guys blatantly ignore it and still move in the same direction, tearing everybody up. Who's stupid now, Bernard the Fag of LaChance? Like I said, you're back up there hovering where you shouldn't be, just like Britches. So again, Britches, Joe, Harry, Bernard, even if you go back to Mexico or Canada or overseas and you set in a totally new one going, look, we created a new Never Never Land in opposition to the Jacksons or whatever, it's still going to be a lie. It will always be because of the people you guys stole from and killed, Bernard, Carney, ghetto life, country and western life. You're abusers. You're rapists. That's the way it is, country and west. That's why I don't like your philosophy. Jonestown, cults, gangsters, because you're the ones making the mess. And you guys know it, because you guys knew that those kids that were originally set in, probably Kim Bailey, me, and some other girls and boys, you guys fucked over. And then you guys want it back the other way. Then why did you guys send out your legions of, all Americans or Negroes to fuck up these communities? Because it was fun. What you guys didn't do was freedom. The sun just isn't the same as color as it was. The sky wasn't as blue as it used to be. That's what happens when you guys don't give a shit about previous traditions, Joe. They followed you and your religious intelligent design with the All-American Antilla? All-American! And you have the answer as to All-American is why that plane exploded, because you, All-American, keep lying about the blue, or the red, or whatever color, or how the reality once was. You guys lied to the police, the firefighters, the military, the tech companies, just about fucking everyone. And you guys go, well, we want a civil rights protest to have the blacks go in. They let you guys, but you're wrong. So when you go down there to Mexico, Bitty Bat 4 and Hillbilly Joe, Bridges, guess what? You lied to all those people down there about Kim. K38, Mexico. 3129, 3138. Oh my God. Could it be, Joe, you and Bernard and Picken Street, Jamaica Street have lied about so many families and ran a terrorist attack for so long in denial? That's your fucking problem. In opposition to Brian's good advice to keep you guys from having to live in a shitty way, in opposition of my advice, or the Beswick girls, or the Kintiers, or let's see, the Schwartzes. You guys are all in opposition to the wrong people, which is generally what war is. Doesn't mean you're right. So when you get your victory there, Roble Knight, with your team of Negroes that screwed over Balboa Jimmy, and you guys' eyes and stuff are all fucked up because you guys wanted the hillbilly rodeo with your false later telling his story down there. Guess what? Then you guys got all fucked up because it tells the story that you guys stole it out here and then you kept attacking. No more 80s as Bernard makes his run up. Do 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 do. Then you guys want to do country and western and ghetto life where Perlita. It's a mess because you guys like to cut people open and make them shit, and you guys are entertained by Harry's porn machine with Elton. Do do do. Bernard leads his attack down through here, ripping up all that shit, lying to everyone. Do 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 do. Then the techno comes, and you guys want to put in DJ Dave Balamorad and Perlita as the techno DJ Kings of Ministry of Sound, but even that's a lie, because Red Randy and, Hillbilly Squad Julie there are lying about the Olympic setup because they're drug addicts. Football. You got what you wanted, Red Randy, but you'll be running around with your team in a habitual lie, not knowing what to do, Hillbilly. Because you guys keep pushing red, and it wasn't red. It means, Bernard, you went down there and plucked that shit out, fucked up everybody's brain, and you just keep pushing on the eye. No, you're not, Bernard. Your reality that set in against the mine is the lie. All American, Doug. So if you guys like the gangs and the cults and those three nasty drugs so much, they can let you guys have it in your bullshit story, Bernard. And you can fight my dad and all those guys that you screwed up their shit and made their kids sick. But you are the dumbest fuck in the world, Harry. Because your war was pointless with Dave. You guys set it in maliciously. You guys went around and committed Banshee Indian murder. Stole. Your math is wrong to the stock market. The government's giving it to you guys with your mounds of dirty money that it's basically worthless. Because they already knew there was a better way until, you guys came out here and stole everything and jacked it up. So you guys won your civil rights, African Americans, but you don't belong in this community because there's some older people and families that know more about this area. And it doesn't mean that they were racist. It just means that they had a different lifestyle before the cults moved in. And some of those older veterans and stuff know that because they've had to fight the war out here. Doesn't mean they were racist against the Spanish. They might have actually knew of a better culture until Ellery and the All-American came in and did their crappy little dramatic story of the movie in opposition to Hollywood. And they probably did the same thing out in the East Coast there in Florida, and then to Disneyland, and then to SeaWorld. All the fun stuff for the kids. And it's you adults getting upset because you're getting older and the kids are benefiting off of the evolution. And so Bernard does his crybaby Carney alarm of the inbreed, saying my dad and me are the assholes, but he's pissed because the kids are actually getting smarter and we're teaching their families and the military and the police officers how to get smarter, and they're actually evolving. The original gift, Bernard, after you guys busted everything, but you're not really bid in anymore because you guys already came through and ripped it all off anyway, and then go back down to your corners and hoard and say, we're the leaders of the champions of the world. No, you're not. You're the Antichrist in a sense. You're the fake gods on the opposition to your real people. That's why life sucks. Harry, Joe, Bernard, Ellery, Robo Knight, DJ Dave, and Perdita, it never belonged to the four of you. There's the magic trick, Harry J. Race. You're the fake Houdini. Carney boy. Your own ringmaster that you guys walked by and ran by and mocked and mutilated just like me and other people basically told you guys to fuck off after you guys destroyed everything out here, Bernard, and set in your own shit claiming that you're the leader god of the earth.